be bad.
No,
it's
Team
Team
Islands.
Islands.
yes.
Team Islands. And once more, let's start by taking a look at the maps. I guess the most important thing is to realize which water side is closer. Looks like the front is closer. The deep fish seems to be nice for the Viper right there as well. So he probably will go for the front dock here, guys.
Yeah, there's
It's,
only one option to go
yeah.
for front dock on
Yeah.
Team Islands. If you're going back dock, the enemy just has control of 90% of the map. You will try to fight left hand side, right hand side. Your fish isn't good, and you're very vulnerable against landing. So there's actually only one option to go into a game on Team Islands.
Exactly. And also, both players will build their docks forward, and you can see Yo's fish around his most probably dock are so far away, and Vipers are really close. So
Seem to be really
if both
close.
really decide to go forward, dock, Vipers gonna have a huge advantage.
Yeah, let's try to understand where will Mr. Yo try to put down his dog. But indeed, if he just goes straight ahead into this spot right here, he could be up to a little bit of a trouble getting those deep fish. The first one I can see is right here on the left, but that's not really the spot he would be going to, is it?
No, absolutely not. And that's a absolutely reasonable dock space.
Exactly.
I think in the long, and actually most games this dock is absolutely the best dock you can build. But unfortunate this time not having. Should we reduce the game sounds again? Did we do that in the game before? Because now we don't have any fights, so just click.
The game sounds are as low as it can be, so I doubt people are complaining about it. I guess I can make it a little bit even lower,
Okay.
but I doubt people will be complaining about the game sounds being too
At
loud.
least tough is. No, I spoiled who it was. So both
yeah.
players obviously trying to get into this fast, like 24 pop crush, right?
Yeah, it's standard. But for me, the most important thing now to watch is if any of those players use a restart, and if there is any sign of them using a restart.
I guess we can take a look at the big audience screen. Looks like there won't be a restart. I just tried to spoil myself. Yeah, no
there
restart.
won't be any. So
No restart.
and
They are
when-
still
and
playing.
Oh god.
And exactly that's what I said. Yo is gonna dock forward in the
Yeah,
spot
there
where
it goes.
usually everyone would dock, and
Yeah.
he's no fish at all.
I don't
and
mind
that's
this fish,
that's so bad. I can't even like
yeah. That's absolutely
emphasize it. It's
Yeah,
so
the
bad.
problem is there's only one short fish right there, and that's not even very close,
That's
right?
not what you want. You want deep fish.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
the only thing
And he
you
even
were
gets
aiming
10
for.
out of it with the villager.
Yeah. Oh, that's really bad for
Yeah.
Mr. Yo.
Will
And
this delay his uptime by a lot?
not by a lot, but he won't be able to keep up the villager production and fuel age. And you can see Viper has exactly the dock I would have placed as well, and we can see his build order seems to be really smooth. That's a nice lure as well.
Absolutely.
So it's looking way better for him compared to the Rooster game, just considering the build order.
Very nice lure indeed. Just about when the first board was about to be finished,
So he will build one more villager and then go for Loom.
you think after 20 he will go for a loom straight away. It looks like he will wait for one more.
That's
Yeah.
what I said.
Okay, sorry about that.
No worries.
Both players not having any good deer, so equal in that regard. Let's see what Yo will do with his fishing ship. If he finds the okay fish on the left hand side, and yeah, he is. So actually, quite unlucky map, but scouting luck.
Well, maybe he will try to place his second dock over here to make the distance a little bit shorter. What do you guys think?
He will definitely do this, but still, you can see his upping time will suffer from that as well.
He's struggling a
Viper's
little
still
bit.
going already for up, which is an amazing timing.
9:30.
Yeah,
And it's 9:39 by Mr. Yo, so
Yeah,
not
and-
bad at all. Even very good, to be honest, by
Yeah.
Mr. Yo as well.
Yeah.
Having bad fish and having no deer, so I think both players spot on with their Dark Age plays.
Exactly.
And the very good dog from Mr. Yo. I like the plays from those players by far.
Dock goes exactly what we were expecting him to go to. Let's take a look at the Viper. He will place his just
Yeah.
very close to the first one.
And you can see he kind of learned from the Rooster game. He's only going for 3 fishing boats, so he has more wood for galley production. And he will place the third dog right away, and will be able to keep build 2 galleys right away, and then the third one bit after. And this will make give him a nice advantage.
I think one of the problems as well was that he forgot to make a house right on the roaster. He was housed a little bit. It screwed him up a little bit. He did do one right now. He wants to make sure that this villager is going to be the one making the other house. He is going to be the first one to get feudal age.
Right away. And he's building 2 galleys. That's amazing for him.
Straight away.
What about Yo?
Are you doing the 3rd galley first or the wood upgrade?
Yeah, Yo's still waiting.
Absolutely. Okay.
Yo is still waiting a little bit longer for that 3rd galley. The house is going to be happening for the Viper, so it looks like it won't be housed this time around. What about Mr. Yo?
And you can see Yo is just a bit slower, but I assume that's gonna have a huge effect on the outcome of the fight.
And now Yo has to search for more deep fish, and Viper's still having some.
Viper's
now splitting, and now
bleeding.
the fishing ship are getting into the... Oh, now they're only going into shellfish. That's very bad.
Viper has a 3rd one on the way. Here we go.
And
He will
now
try to
he's
snipe
sniping.
3 versus 3. Could be a close
Oh,
fight.
retreating with one in the middle.
I'm surprised he's going back, to be honest.
He doesn't want to risk it
Not
this
once
time
out
around. I
micro-
think he's even going to repair that one instead of getting the 4th dock ready. What do you guys think about this?
Repairing only costs half of the HP you're actually repairing, so it's cost efficient, but delaying the 4th dock isn't the greatest option ever. But he's still fighting in very low numbers, so every hit point counts at this time.
Let's see if he can take a
I'll
kill
take
right
the
here.
fishing boats.
Yeah, he was trying to go for the fishing boats, wasn't quite successful. Mr. Yo playing this very well as well, making sure those fishing boats are going to be safe. On the other hand, he's on shore fish by now. Looks like that deep fish would be too far away for him as well.
I think he didn't even scout the shellfish. Let's take a look at his point of view. And yeah, no, not in sight just now. And let's see now. That's the micro. The Viper wants to go. Not
Why
finishing
is
this.
Viper not using all of them. Going a little bit back with those 2. Let's see if this 5 could go in his or Mr. Yo's favor. Mr. Yo matching the numbers pretty nicely. Such a nice job by Mr. Yo as well. Trying to get a galley. There's one very low HP.
Nice.
Viper manages to get the 1st galley. If Mr. Yo could spot this very one low HP here, he's not quite able to do that at this
Now
point.
it's at the front
There
and it's
he
getting
goes.
sniped, yeah.
Nice job by Mr. Yo. And Viper ahead by 3 galleys at this point. You have to wonder if Mr. Yo is idling a little bit.
And it had 2 villages as well, so it's looking good for the Viper now. And you see, always having a galley into the production line, that's not very good.
Ooh, and this
Even
fishing
losing
boat
a
was
fishing
not
ship
ideal for him. Was not ideal. Well, looks like he's still got 2 left. The numbers quite even once more. 13 against 13.
But I'm pretty sure Viper will go for... Oh!
Fletching
And-
first by Mr. Yo. Rethink what you were
whoa.
about to say.
I think it's gonna be a close game.
But only the first villager of Mr. Yo now only going on food, getting some sheep, and the Viper already has 5 on berries and 2 on sheep. So he's aiming for the earlier castle age.
I'm really surprised that Yo is so much
Nice
faster.
Look at the
once
wood,
more.
wood amount. Mr. Yo is
Mr.
just going full feudal age.
Yeah.
Seems to be lacking a little bit on the gold department, right? The numbers getting in favor of the Viper right now. It's 17 against 15.
But
18,
now
even
finishing the
more.
blacksmith and is getting fletching now as well.
Yeah,
Well,
Mr.
Yo is deciding it's, I think, really nice. Like, he knows that he has a disadvantage and he kind of has to go fully feudal to outmass Viper.
But I'd
before
like
he
to see the
casts
5th dock then.
Yeah, he will pretty sure go for one, I think.
I think so.
I
Now,
think so.
this is another snipe by the Viper. Nice job here. The advantage is on his side. That's for sure. He will wait for the +1 to go massively
Oh my
forward.
God,
I would hope to.
dude. Like, sorry.
All the docks have like 2 galleys queued, and you never want that to happen. Build a 5th dock and get the galleys out there, not in the queue guy.
And also you can see that the villager count is
Wow.
dramatically in favor
Yeah,
of
Yo
Viper.
just
It's
going
crazy.
full grush and not
It's
going on
crazy.
food.
Mr. Yo getting a couple of very nice snipes here, to be fair. He was able to reduce the distance. He thought about getting one of those fishing boats, reconsidered it, and got a kill by doing that. Viper
very
getting
nice.
2 for nothing, on the way to the 3rd one for
Very
nothing.
nice,
So
very
looks
nice.
like Viper getting a very nice advantage here, Jordan.
So it was 3-2 in trade actually. Yo killed 2 galleys at the first shot, but now it's 3-3. So it's totally equal. So Viper, I think, knows that he has the advantage and now just wants to play it safe.
Let's try to take a look at what exactly do the economies look like. And here we go. This
No, but it's in team fight.
looks like the market's about to go up here for the Viper. Maybe he will try to sell stone once more, guys. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what you have to do because you won't need stone that early into the game. So just sell those 200 stone, get some food, and get into the castle age and get those very strong war galleys. All the upgrades, ballistics, +2 attack. I think that's what he's aiming for.
Yeah,
Yo, even getting the advantage here, guys. He's got 22 versus 22 now. Yeah, he's got a fifth dock right here, so you guys were right on that one. Oh, this is quite important for him right now. He wants to make sure he actually gets something out of that fifth dock. The Viper's still waiting as far as I can see. 3 advantage, even though they were equal just before this fight.
They're not even taking care of his fishing ship because, you know, if Yo is going for the fishing ship, he will lose 2 galleys at least, so he's not scared at all.
it's really an intense fight for both of them. But Viper has to
Viper's
control
so
more
tolerant.
right now because he has to do economy, castle age, galley production, and
And the
time.
that
Couple
was
of
very
very
good.
nice kills right there for Mr. Yo, going forward really heavily. He probably saw on the score that Viper should be on his way up to Castle 8. He's cleaning everything that Viper's got.
And Yo going for 6 stock now, so the Mr. Yo has to push now.
Oof,
Get out, he's getting all the galley. Oh, how much galley is he getting? He's getting all the fishing ship. Look at the population. Viper is ahead by 10 villages, but he's down 5 galleys.
well, looks like he recovered a little
It's
bit
okay,
right
it's
there.
okay.
Yeah, he recovered a little bit right there. But should Viper really be taking fights right now,
no,
Jordan?
No, just go back. Don't get too close. You don't want to get pushed on. So just play like distance and just move the right way. That's exactly what he's doing right now.
He's able to snipe one, does not want to get too close, making sure no unnecessary kill is going to be happening right there. Making sure those galleys are going to be queued in the docks. I guess that's the right thing to do as well. Taking a look at his economy, looks like he will have enough for the university, or it
Just
did look
lacking-
like a couple of seconds ago. Let's go back to the water fights.
I just took a look at the kill count at 31 against 31, so dead even.
How
But
close
the
is that?
Viper still
Oh, yeah.
now getting war galleys instantly. You saw it was Castle Age button changed into the war galley button, so he was absolutely on point, waiting for being up. And now we will see 200 food, 100 gold, Bodkin arrow as well. And I think the Viper will have very strong war galleys now. Should prevent losing any galleys.
Going
God,
into
even
that
2 galleys.
direction.
Oh,
I
he's
don't
getting kind of
understand.
Going to
trapped.
lose too many before getting the award galley, I'm afraid.
Now he can fight having the... Oh, but still he does not
yeah.
have the numbers. I think he should have out-microed there. And that's not a good fight for the Viper.
Making sure that what is happening in the left is important as well. Looks like Viper might win this fight right here as well. What about the one on the right
We'll lose that one.
side?
GG.
Yeah,
GG
but
by
Mr. Yo
Yeah.
calls it the GG.
Yeah, and, like Yo did the right decision.
Absolutely.
He like all in feudal. That's what he had to do. But Viper managed to save it.
Yeah, absolutely. But I still think like adding 2 villagers on a mill would have helped to get like 3 or 4 villagers more
Exactly.
out on wood and get this high amount of docks fueled.
Okay, and this
Yeah.
is going to be the 5th map.
I need a
Mr. Yo
cigarette.
saying he needs a cigarette. Let's
Oh.
give him that opportunity.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's
And
still
we have to
sitting
talk
on the
about
computer,
so
just
many things.
sitting up right now. But let's take a moment to discuss which map each player is will want to have. Which map does Mr. Yo want to have from the map pack, and which
Well,
map does Viper want to have from the map
First
pack?
of all, you have to decide its hidden civs. And we have 6 or 7 different maps on this map pack. Water, land, very special maps like Hamburger, which are crazy and it's really not figured out yet. Meatballs, Chaos Pit, so El Dorado. We don't even know how the map looks like at all. And it's the first question, what civ are you picking? I personally like Mayans.
Yeah, I think I saw you and Viper discussing a couple of minutes ago, and you guys sort of agreed on Mayans as well?
Yeah, exactly. We had some discussions about it, and we decided that Maya is definitely the stronger pick, like the safer pick. Because
What are the
there-
other options?
Hans.
Huns.
Yeah,
Not
Hans,
Mongols.
No, Hans is really strong as well.
Okay.
I think it was 4 in favor for Maya and 2 in favor of Hans. So Maya is the overall stronger civ.
Okay.
And just in general, map pack was played so rarely because it's always the last map of a set, and it has never gotten to this stage. So it's really rarely that we see this map, and it's gonna be so exciting because it's the grand final. There are so many people watching. We have the two best players of the tournament right now facing each other last game, so it's gonna be an awesome game.
So let's take a look at the maps. WSVG Acropolis. You're on a hill, but it's very tough to wall because, as you can see, this like white area around your base, you cannot build any walls there. So after clicking, exactly, that's what the map looks like. So you're on a hill trying to defend, but it's very tough to wall, and we will see a lot of aggression on this map.
Exactly.
Let's take a look on the other maps
Also
as
on
well.
this map you don't have really a huge amount of wood in your base. So
Yeah, chaos pit is absolute chaos guaranteed. So the map is right. You don't have gold spots. You only have like 2 piles of stone spots, some deers and berries, only 6 sheep and no boars. So it's like a very unstandard start, and you kind of have to chop your way out in the outside to get to gold at all.
Exactly.
Going into the other one, that would be Crater Lake, and I
so that's
think
the
I
only
heard,
standard
yeah,
map. So that's the only standard map, and on this map, Hans is definitely the stronger Sith.
I heard you guys saying
Yeah,
that
exactly.
if there were any map that we would pick, Hans would be Crater Lake. Why is that exactly?
It's because Hans in general is way stronger than Maya, and on this map, as you can see, the map is shaped out a lot with water, and the main goals are on an island. So if you have water, you're most likely winning the game. So Hans definitely has the advantage there over Maya.
Taking a look at El Dorado.
Oh, that's one of my absolute favorite maps. In the middle, there's so much gold. You're starting with 3 fish into your seeds, so it's like a very unnatural map, but it's just screams aggression because you don't have gold and stone at your start. Sometimes you have some piles. It depends on the version, what's coming out. But you need to control this middle ASAP to get into the game.
And probably important to refer as well that middle part where all the gold and all the stone are is all visible, so that the players can know exactly what's happening right there, even at the early stages of the game. Let's take a look at the next one, Hamburger.
Oh god, that's a crazy game as well.
This would be a Mongols pick if you could pick, actually, right?
Yeah. As you can see, you're only like 1 big wood in the middle, and I think we have to
Yep,
go
we
into the
need
game.
to
So as you
check
can
really
see,
fast what the
for
last map
meatballs,
would be. The players are about to start.
They're
This
starting
would
on a
be
small island
meatballs.
and need to migrate on the main island where enough gold spots. And you only start with like 15 trees on your map, so Mayans would be the better pick there because you have 20% more wood.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, let's wait and
So
see.
I personally think no one has the advantage in any of those maps. I just think in Crater Lake, Viper has the advantage.
Okay.
Because
So
it's so water heavy.
Yeah, so it's really gonna be an interesting game, I think,
Yeah,
and we
it
can all
depends
be
heavily.
hyped up to watch it.
Yeah.
We couldn't have hoped for a better final so
Yeah.
far.
To be honest, I'm